안녕하세요 여러분, 최건휘입니다. 제가 원래 아티스트를 소개하는 영상을 또 찍겠다고 말씀을 드렸었죠. 그런데 아티스트를 진짜로 소개해드릴 기회가 와서 진짜 어렵게 한번 모셔봤습니다. 기타리스트 안토ine Boyer입니다.
안녕하세요.
예, 제가 엄청나게 사랑하는 기타리스트인데요. 정말 살벌하신 기타 실력을 가지고 계시고 여러 가지 음악을 하고 계시고 집시재즈에서도 되게 멋진 활동을 이어나가고 계신 기타리스트죠. Thank you, Antoine, to come in.
You're welcome.
So yes, if you're okay, I have several questions for you, and maybe for the Korean Gypsy Jazz fans, if I may ask.
Yeah, let's go. 갑시다.
So, your name, please.
Antoine Boyer,
And your nationality, please.
French.
Welcome to Korea. What was your first instrument?
My first instrument was violin, which it was a fail, it didn't work. And a few years later, I started guitar.
You studied guitar. Your music was started by violin, but your mainstream was guitar.
Mainstream.
I mean, like your main interest.
I was 4 or 6, so the mainstream was not guitar. It was more like playing Lego and Playmobil and games.
Playing Lego and film. Yeah. You like games also?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
여러분 이렇게 잘하는 기타리스트 게임을 좋아합니다. Then how did you start the guitar? Like who recommended?
So my father asked me, "Do you want to start guitar?" So I said, "Yeah."
Yes.
And we started guitar and together with the same teacher. And then we started, and then it kept going like this, and finally we toured together.
Yeah, I saw several videos like you and your father are playing with 함께 같이
같이.
같이 하고 있는 거 봤어. 되게 멋있는 것 같아요.
Mm.
You started guitar with acoustic or electric?
Gypsy jazz.
At the first.
Yeah, we took gypsy jazz lessons.
Gypsy jazz lessons. Wow. Then you have quite a lot of influences. Classical stuff, maybe jazz, and maybe flamenco. Maybe you have some kind of projects between. How did that happen? How did you get into those kind of influences?
So I started with gypsy jazz guitar because we listened to this music at home. And then when I was 15, I started to listen and to play classical guitar. I was really interested in this, in the counterpoint and solo playing. And then I also always listened a lot of jazz also. After starting classical guitar, I started a duet project with Samuelito, who is a flamenco player.
Yeah.
So I have also some influences from this.
When was the first project between Samuelito?
It was 5 years ago, so I was about 18, 19 years old.
Wow. How do you play the solo guitar and everything? So beautiful. For me, as I see that it's very beautiful. It has a lot of harmony. I'm not just telling about theory stuff. I'm just seeing itself is very beautiful. How do you do that? Do you have any thinkings going on your guitar? Anything?
It's not so much about thinking, it's just about express myself through many styles. So I did gypsy jazz and classical mainly. And those two big influences, they come together and then I express myself with what I have. It's not thinking I'm going to do this or this or this. It's just expressing and find ways to do it on the guitar.
Wow. So it's like a true art, like drawing a picture.
Yeah.
저는 그렇게 잘 안 되는데. Means you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have some tips for starting gypsy jazz or like starting from jazz music? For a starter for music, do you have any tips?
Well, some tips would be first, like be really inside the music, listen a lot of music, and when you start to learn the guitar, for example the gypsy technique, try to play with the recordings and to be kind of vibrate with the music. Don't think only about the technical side. So of course you have to check the technical side, like how do you put your hand, which feeling you need to have, but you have to always connect with the life and the vibration of the music. Otherwise it's becoming only technical work and then you feel that something is missing. So always try to keep the balance between technical work and musical work.
I think that was a very, very valuable tip for everyone. I should take it first. Thank you for the tip. And we're all curious about the future work you're going to do. As a fan, all your works are really, really so beautiful to me. So Do you have any future plans?
Yeah, well, the Tangram album is gonna be out next year, and yeah, so many new ideas for the solo. I want to push all this counterpoint stuff. I feel I have so much things to learn, so I try to push this.
Thank you for the interview. I really appreciate it. I think it'll be a very good tip and a very good story for everyone to not only just jazz, like in jazz, music, everything. I have one 부탁이 있어요. 기타 좀만 쳐주시면 안 돼요?
알았어요.
Yeah, they're just.
아, 네. 감사합니다.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Avec plaisir.
Well, thank you so much for so much precious playing. I really think I was enjoying too, and everybody else will be enjoying too. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's start.
시작합니다.